Welcome to Illo Talk. I am Cory Kerr, and today we're going to take this illustration by Tiffany and we're going to make a move. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes, and let's see what I can do in that period of time. So Tiffany you can find here at seantiffany.com. He was on the Artcasters recently, and he animates these types of things, and I thought I wanted to play with a little bit. So I am looking for being able to find where I can bend things. I'm going to hide him right now. And I think we've got a perfect bend right here because all black, right? All black with a little bit of elbow. And then we've got a seam right here on that shoulder. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have the legs bend at the knees a little bit. I'm going to have the helmet have a shine on it. And I'm going to have kind of the arms kind of rotate out a little bit. So I'm thinking of maybe having him have it like kind of have him go like, you know, kind of out just a little bit. Nothing huge. So the first thing is let's start cutting some of this stuff up. Duplicate this layer. And I'm just going to delete everything else. And then let's bring that back. And I'm going to come in here like this. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a curve. So now we have kind of that going on. So I'm going to come in here like this. Just going to round this out. I don't need the kneecap there. Just right along that joint. Great. Let's make a copy. Let's just invert and cut that way. Okay, let's make sure that that still lines up. That still lines up. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to come in here and I want to kind of cut this in a way that will feel still realistic. So I don't want any of the stuff that you would assume to be underneath. Right there. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that. And delete. Her arm is going to come up and collarbone, ribs. Yeah, so shoulders right about there. Okay, so that's where she's bending. So that's going to expose certain parts of this a little bit as she moves. If that's going to rotate from there, I'm going to paint. I probably don't need to worry about that area. On Lily here, I'm going to paint in all of the rest of the stuff that isn't that arm. So we're going to have to guess a little bit because we can't see what's happening behind this jetpack, but I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. And get rid of this as well. Okay, good. All right, so there's that. Good. Okay, so we've got our leg. We've got our arm. Now let's come in and give ourselves a little bit of a shine on the helmet. That should be pretty easy. We'll just come in and we'll just follow this like this, and then I'll just erase the black. Let's go selection, modify, contract 4. That's good. Okay, and then we will just add another layer, and it's going to move real quick. So we will call this shine. I'm just going to continue that up. So leg down, and then try to mimic the calf that he's got here. So let's do the same thing with the arm. And then there's that arm. You know what? I think I want to bend this. This arm, I'm going to bend that at the elbow. So let's make a copy. And I'm going to come in and let's just draw a little elbow. That gives us that. And let's cut this off. Delete. Okay. Down. That'll work. We'll just paint in some of that back. That has the whole thing. So make sure you check out Tiffany's stuff. He's awesome. Got a Patreon and all that. So we have imported our file into After Effects. Okay, so that's done now. And let's come in here. I'm going to hide him. because we're not doing anything with him. And let's zoom in here a little bit. Let's do the easy part. So the shine. So I'm going to grab the shine here, and I can turn that on and off, right? It's got that little shine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little deal that just kind of reveals this. So we're going to kind of curve this out a little bit. And we'll come back. Great. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here and we'll look for the mask, and we'll get the mask, and we'll animate the path. We'll go, what are we at? I want that to last for, 5 frames is fine. Okay, and I'll just take this across like that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Good stuff. Okay, so let's play that. That might be a little bit fast. That's a touch fast, so let's slow that down a little bit. And okay. In the middle here, I kind of want it to start bending backwards. So I'm going to adjust these handlebars this way. But I want it to bend more, not as much here, so. Bend, 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 straighten out. That's kind of a lot. It's not going to be that much. All right, cool. Got to make the noises or it doesn't count. Okay, so that's our little deal. Wonderful. I'll figure out how I want to repeat that later. Okay, so now we've got that. And then let's go with the arms. So the lower arm doesn't help if I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, so right here. Let's try that. And rotate. Ooh, didn't think that through there too much. Okay, so maybe we'll just kind of. It pops out there a little bit. Okay, so let's try moving that up here a little bit. And let's test that out. That's a little bit better. So let's go rotation, and then I'm way too far in. 2 seconds. Straighten that baby out. 2, 0. Okay, so kind of drifting out like that. Okay, I want to parent the arm lower to the arm. Okay, so now when the arm rotates, everything goes with it. Great. Okay, and we decided that the arm was going to rotate from about here. You notice that that stuff that we painted kind of helps there. So we'll start. Jump over here and give me 0. There we go. Okay, so now that arm kind of straightens out. I actually want the elbow to be a little bit more bent for longer. So we see most of that arc at the end. Okay, 2 seconds might be a long time. Let's see. And that's crazy. So let's easy ease that, mother. Yeah, I'm going to make that go faster. So this overshoot 2 frames and then come in and then come in. Okay, how about that? We'll see. That's not bad. Okay. Cool. So we got that. Let's do our leg here. Leg. Okay, and leg, you need to be attached to, so you need to be attached to here, and arm, you need to be attached to here, and we're going to change this color so we can see what's going on. Okay, and leg. So leg, you rotate from knee. And let's test that out. Not terrible. Rotate. Position and rotation, and then let's come in and let's rotate like this. Hide our back leg so you can see what's going on. We will drop this down like that. Then as it straightens out, it'll adjust. Good. Cool. Okay, back leg. You are going to do the same. So let's pivot here. And let's have you rotate significantly more. So you're just going to kind of like take a lot longer to get there. So rotation, and you'll be moving much slower. Let's do this. I'm just going to go here and just go each one a little bit more. And then leg rotation. So that we just have kind of like a really slow, and then it really picks up. Cool. Okay, so that back arm, we want that to settle in. Back arm, where are you? Back arm. Rotation. Turn on. Easy ease. Come back over here. Let's move roughly to where that's going to rotate. And you just be... Do we want it to be forward? We could make it forward. Yeah, that's cool. I feel like I don't want that to be the last one, so let's have this settle in there. Good. Now we will take layer 33. And on our position, let's add a slight wiggle. And let's go half a time a second, move 200 pixels. Let's get a little bit of a float. And let's do some rotation. So let's go wiggle, and we'll go 0.5, comma, 20 degrees might be too much, but let's see. That's fine. All right. Okay, turn Ryan on. And Ryan gets a slight 0.5, comma, when I do this on rotation, you can do 20. And that's fine there. So he's going to kind of float around, except I'm going to reevaluate where he's floating from. Good. And then let's give him some position as well. Alt-click, wiggle, and let's go 0.5, comma. He's further away, so he's going to move less. That seems like a lot. Let's slow down his rotation wiggle. We'll keep the amount, but we'll slow it down to 0.2. And that'll be a lot more floaty. And then let's go back to position, and we'll just 0.3. So drifting, but not. And then let's just move him down. Okay. Okay, if you liked this, you might like some of my other videos. You can go to the AI to AE playlist where you learn how to take your skills with Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop and turn them into making things move in Adobe After Effects. It's a full playlist, assuming that you know nothing about After Effects. Starts you at 0. Go check that out. You want to check everything else out that I've got, get on my email newsletter, corykerr.com/email. We'll catch you guys next time. Go make stuff.